Well, obviously I'm very happy that you've backed the courage of your convictions. You've made a very obtuse decision by watching Simon Jordan interviews. And today I'm going to be speaking to the ginger Lego-headed majestic beast that is Sean Dyche. Sean, thank you for joining us. It's a shame you and your crap Burke of players couldn't turn up at Goodison Park on Saturday and get absolutely smacked to smithereens by Aston Villa. What were your bleeding formation and tactics that day?
Yeah, it's a shame we can't be face to face, Simon. I'd love to, get my arm around your neck and get some of that spray tan off you, you big absolute moron. But yeah, look, our formation against Villa was quite simple, 4-5-1. Well, actually 4-5-0 because Neil Maupay was up front, the French Brit Angel. But the game plan was to play long to a 3'2" Umpa-Lumpa. After he think that one, it didn't really work, did it? But hopefully we'll get DCL back soon. He's sprained a stiletto, so it might be another 27 months, but he's getting there.
Well, speaking of the County Road Sam Smith, what is wrong with that imbecilic moron? His team could be on the verge of relegation to the Championship, and that Burke is complaining because his grandma's skirt's too tight.
Yeah, look, you make some really good points there, you walk a midlife crisis. Simon. But look, the County Road Sam Smith, DCL, he's a little bit of a tart. He's got a little bit of a bad dress sense and, a really bad haircut. And you should know one when you see one of them because that's been you for the last 52 years, hasn't it, mate?
Yes, but of course, the problem you have here, you ginger bone-headed Burke, is that if the County Road Sam Smith is unavailable for Wednesday because he's broken a strap on his new Prada bag, your only option is Neil Maupay. And that man, you've probably got better prolific attackers on Wing D of Strangeways Prison than that man.
No, I don't agree. I think Neil Maupay, the French Brit Angel, is absolutely unbelievable. He's world class. He really is. He's an unbelievable striker. And I can imagine on Wednesday when Gabriel's in the tunnel next to him and he looks across and then down 57 inches and sees Neil Maupay, he'll be trembling in his boots. No one knows what Neil Maupay's going to do next. But the only issue is that Neil Maupay doesn't know what Neil Maupay's going to do next. So that's the real issue we've got.
Well, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's a duck. Now, obviously, you've bet the courage of your convictions. You've been quite obtuse and complete dollars for donuts here by creating a lot of new rules and regulations at Everton's training ground Finch Farm. What are they?
Look, we don't do discipline at Everton, we do discipline. And when I went to the club, I barred snoods, headphones, and this week I barred all crap, pathetic losers and footballers from Finch Farm. So basically, me, Steve Stone and Ian Wells have been playing heads and volleys all week. That's our preparation for Arsenal. And to be honest with you, the lads haven't turned up for 7 years anyway. Won't make any difference whatsoever.
And those bleeding Everton fans, they refuse to bet the courage of their convictions. They hate Farhad Nashiri for paying 700 billion quid into the club and building a new stadium on the waterfront. What next? They're going to hate Shakira for turning up on the doorstep in a thong with her baps out. The miserable sods who are addicted to misery. I don't understand what they're talking about. And what is it with Evertonian getting 57-year-old women in headlocks? There seems to be something with Evertonians smashing old ladies. Wayne Rooney set the trend about 20 years ago.
Those Everton fans don't bother me, bloody hell. I was Stone Cold Steve Austin in the WWF. I chokeslammed Andre the Giant. I've Stone Cold stunned Bret the Hitman Hart and Shawn Michaels. A couple of morons from County Road aren't going to bother me, are they? I love a good scrap. Unfortunately, none of my players do, so that's why I'm researching Millwall, Bristol City and Preston North End for next season.
You have a chairman who was a bleeding extra in Carry On Matron. You have a right back who went to school with my great-great-great-great-grandma's grandma. Yeah, and you have a tiny Umpa-Lumpa up front who scored 1 goal in 7 billion games. Good luck in the playoff finals next season, you jingle Lego-headed Burke.
You come and say that to my face on Wednesday. Get down to the Emirates. And if I see you, you know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to play you up front, Simon, because you're much better than Neil Maupay and Ellis Sims.